All right, guys. So who's ready to get this party started? I'm excited. Many of you, have reached out to me after watching my reels, asking me a lot of questions. So tonight, drum roll, my team is excited. We're finally talking about reels. But I want to do a disclaimer, guys, for sure, is you want to work your personal business first, right? I don't want you guys getting stuck on reels and not working your business. So that's the disclaimer. So just know that this is something you do fun on top. Okay. And I started to do them, one, to test out the platform, but two, to see like how many views you could get. And so we're going to talk more about that. But I have sold products. I have had a lot of recruit leads, and I'll show you tonight. One of them in particularly, I've had people reach out to me. I don't even know who they are, asking me about a business. So not only from the reels, but they're coming to me. And then, just interest in the business in general. So not to mention, they're a ton of fun. I love doing them. And so how many of you guys follow me on social media and have seen my reels? Okay. So if you don't, you should. Tonight, I'm going to go over the mostly asked questions. And then at the end, we can do questions and answers I don't cover. So let's do this. So first things first is I was asked about platforms. So I am on all the platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Okay. So, but tonight I want to just focus on Instagram and or Facebook. Who's on Instagram by chance? Are you using Instagram for your business? Sort of, kind of, no. Okay. So Lisa said me. So the reason I ask is because I actually make my reels on Instagram, save them to my camera roll, and then post them on the other platforms. And the reason I do that is because they got more buttons. Like, they have more fun things to add to your reels. Reels is actually new for Facebook. Facebook just got it. So if you don't have the availability to do it on Facebook yet, it is coming. I had one person that didn't have them yet, but Instagram has had them, right? So it's not new for Instagram. And so, but I wanted you to know that for one, and that you can make them on Facebook, you can make them on Instagram. But the other thing that I like is on Instagram, you can actually save them as drafts. And Facebook, you can't. You have to like either save it to your camera roll or share it on like as soon as you make it. So those are like little things of why I choose to like go show you on Instagram. But tonight, since most of you guys use Facebook, I'll make a reel on Facebook, okay? And that way you'll know. But I know I wanted to just explain to you kind of how I do it, because you may see like little things on my reels that you don't see on Facebook. So I just wanted you to know that I probably made it on Instagram. But every time I go to Facebook, they have more and more little bells and whistles on there. So they're getting there. But I wanted you to kind of know. The other thing I want you to know is how long can a reel be? So right now on Facebook, you get, mine allows me to have 30 seconds or less. On Instagram, it's 15 seconds or less. And this number changes, okay? Because now some people are allowed to do longer reels. They're testing the platforms out. But right now, mine is 30 seconds or less on Facebook, 15 on Instagram. But I will tell you that the shorter the reel, the better it is, because people don't have good attention spans. Like, they don't want to be watching a video for so long. And this is why it's perfect for Pampered Chef, because you can just go chop, 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 put some music to it, and boom, you got a reel. And the other thing too is they're so quick that you could seriously do them in a second. And that's what I love about it. I actually batch mine, because a lot of you guys know I work full time. So on Sunday, I will actually make 7 of them, and then I save them and I just post one every day. And the reason I do one every day is because consistency allows Facebook and Instagram to push your reel out to more people. And the more reels you get out there, the more people you touch, the more people you get in different networks. So the other thing I learned about reels is that if you have a limited network, this may be an availability for you to actually get people's attention that you wouldn't normally have, access to with a party or just friends groups. And so that is something that I really enjoyed too, and is seeing kind of like what do you do attract with reels. And so if you have been struggling with your circle, this may be a way to get outside of it. So I've been asked, do you use video, Tiffany? Do you use pictures? Do you make it on the platform? So I'll tell you, I do a little bit of all of it. For Pampered Chef related reels, I typically will do a video on my phone and then upload it to the platform and put music to it or whatever. Now, the funny or the silly ones that y'all have seen me doing, I do them right on the platform. So it just depends on what I'm doing. You can actually make a reel with pictures too, and I'm gonna show you how to do that. So if you have like one of those, step by step of how you do a recipe, you could do, 3 pictures, a reel where it just snapshots it, and then that way you can show each step, but you can actually make a reel out of it. And the cool thing too with these is not only can you make them, but you can save them to your camera roll, and you can actually upload that, because it's just a video technically, to your parties. So just FYI, and some of the groups even have reels available. So I don't know if you guys have seen that, but that's kind of been rolling out slowly. Now, the next question I get a lot is, how do you post to all of them? And I just said it, but I'm gonna say it again because I've gotten this question a lot. So the way I do it is I make it on Instagram and save it to my camera roll. And then I go to Facebook and TikTok and all the other places, and I just upload it. Okay. Now I will tell you that when you save it, okay, if it's a song, it actually will not save with the music because it's a copyright thing. But what you do is if it's a unique one, like someone made it, it will actually save to your camera roll with that music. But if it's just a regular song, then because of copyright, you can't take it from platform to platform. So, but all I do is I just upload it and search for the same song, and that's it. So just FYI, if you try to save it and you're like, wait, I don't have any sound, that's why, okay? But it's not a big deal. And then the functions that Reels has is, I'm going to show you in a minute, but you can add sounds, you can do music, you can do filters, you have words that stay on the screen, words that disappear. I know so many of you guys want to know how I make them disappear, so I'm going to show you. But there's many fun functions about Reels that I'm so excited to not only show you, but then you to start playing around with them yourself. And then another question was, where do I get inspiration? Like, Tiffany, yours is so creative. Where do you find them? Guys, I just watch other people do them. Like I'll just go to the Reels section and I'll show you where it's at if you're not sure where it's at, and just watch them. And obviously I set an alarm because you will get sucked in. So, but I will see something and say it's like 3 points, right? If it's nothing related to our business, I'll think about, oh, what's 3 points I could do that would mimic it, okay? Or if it's something like just talking, I'll just use that sound and do the exact same thing they did. And so it's not like you have to be creative. You can just kind of copy what other people are doing, and then make it a little bit about, your own. And then, and the other thing is, if you're watching Reels and you're not ready to make a reel, you can actually save that music. And so later, if you wanted to make a reel with that music, you'll have it. Okay, so and I'll show you that here shortly. But those are some tidbits I wanted to share with you about it. Reels are made from your phone. And they're short video clips, like I said. But the other tip I will tell you is that you want to do a variety of different types. So you want to educate, but you want to entertain, and then you want to have some inspirational ones, and then then go back to educate. Because if you do just nothing but educate, people get bored. You got to mix it up, okay? So you want to make them laugh, you want to educate, and then you want to draw them into your products, right? But if you only post Pampered Chef products, that does get a little old after a while. So you want to spice it up a little bit. And then already talked about it, but being consistent on anything in our business, right? Working the business consistently, you have to do all the things. And so, and with this, if you, I will say that I've tested this too, but consistency doesn't have to be every day. It could be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, just every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. You just get more views when you do it each day. Any questions about that? Let's see. Can you make them otherwise and upload them as a reel? Yes. You mean a video? Oh, she went off video.
Yeah, you answered it.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
And I have a video. I'm gonna show you how to upload. Any questions about the little tips on reels? And I don't know if I asked, but how many of you guys are making them? I know Maria is, Lisa. Okay. Well, then you guys are pros. Y'all can train.
I'm TikTok. I don't do the reels. I need to know reels. I do TikTok.
Okay. Well, it's a super similar, for real. All right. So let me share my screen on my phone. All right. Let's see if I can do this. All right. You guys see my phone screen?
Yes.
Okay. So if you go to Facebook, whoop, Zoom, at the top, you're going to see stories and reels. And so if you click on reels, hold on, was I echoing? Okay, I hear echo, but so stories and then reels. So if you click on reels, these are ones that most people, like if you click on them, these are ones that have been, they're people that had a lot of views, okay? And so you can scroll through and you can see, like, let me see if I find one. Like this, so stovetop lasagna. So this is similar to us. And so she made a reel out of it. But say you like that music, do you see at the bottom where it says stovetop lasagna and it has that little scrolling icon? If you click that, then this is where you can use the audio or you can save it or you can get inspiration. So say you like that video, that you like that music, right? But you just don't like that reel, then you can actually click on the music and all of these reels have been made with that music. Okay, so you could like go through and see if there's anything inspiring for you in your business. Now, if you're just sitting there and you're like, I'm not ready to make a reel, but I'll, do it for later. If you see the save button at the very top under 50K reels, if you click that, it will save that music and you can use it later. Okay. If you're ready to make a reel right now, then at the very bottom, do you guys see where it says use audio? Yes. Okay. Thank you, Luann. So if you're, okay, hold up. Then you click that and then you, hey, you make a reel that way. Like right there. And then if you wanted to find someone else's, so these are most common, like the ones that have the most views on Facebook, that's who gets up here. But if you wanted to see, like, I don't know, Claudia, she does them on, well, she does Instagram more, but she does reels all the time, or anybody. If you go to their profile and down kind of midway, it says post, about, reels, and photos. So if you click on reels, this is where you'll find them. Now the number is how many plays it's had. So like this one was from yesterday. Let me see if I can play it for y'all because this one made my kids laugh.
I am in a fantastic mood.
I don't know if y'all could hear it, but it's funny. It's my husband was like, "You are cracking me up." So, but then I did one with shrimp scampi. And so I just did pictures and it scrolls through. I just did like 3. And so you can do something like that. I kind of tried to make reels so to show y'all. And then I have ones like just, was it Hyperlapse where you do it really fast? You can use that as a reel. Let me see. And then you have ones like this one.
You hope it to be amazing.
So y'all can laugh at me. But if that is a filter to make your eyes look funny, and then I actually just used a video or the audio from another reel I saw. But if you see, some of them have like, I want you guys to see these numbers, because this is how you realize who wants to see what. So if you get a lot of plays on a certain reel, like think about why. Like, is it about food, or is it you being funny? Like, why did you get more reels or more views? So like the one right here I got like 1100 on was about our business. So yeah, so it's like, did you earn a trip to Disney, Bahamas, Prague, Puerto Rico, and Cancun? Yes, the best is yet to come. Like, what's next? Like, you know what I mean? And it catches people's attention. And let me see. And then this one was funny too. I'm just giving you some ideas.
Perhaps I could be of some assistance. Perhaps I could be of some assistance.
So yeah, so, and y'all can go through here, but I do want to show you one of them. So if you do these and you're not getting a lot of plays, don't delete it, okay? So I had one, seriously only had like 300 or 400 plays for a while. Like, I had to scroll down to find it, and it blew up. Let me see, which one is it? Hold up, I might have passed it. Where is it at? Hold on. Oh, there it is. So 45,100. So that thing went from 200 to 45,000, and it got 659 likes. And guys, I have 151 people that want more information. Like, look at this. And seriously, they're true leads. They're on our opportunity event. So this is possibility, okay? And then 14 people shared it. So I wanted to show you that kind of like a mix of funny videos that you can do, and then inspiring, okay? And then, like I said, go ahead and play. You guys can come to mine afterwards, and you can just go through and you can laugh at me. It's all good. I love them. All right. So if you wanted to make a reel, if you go back to the main screen, now this is one thing that's different. I have reel up here at the very top. I have some team members that don't have it there yet. So where you can find it, if you don't have it at the top where it says what's on your mind, if you don't have reel right there, if you click on reels, you'll see this, was it pink and orange? It says create a reel. Y'all see that? Okay. And you click that. So don't, my camera roll, who knows what's on it, y'all. So, but you can make, so camera, you can do video, or you can do a green screen and you can put something behind you. So if I wanted to do a picture, this is something that took me a while to figure out how to do, because it's a small little piece. So if you see where it says green screen and under it, it says select multiple, y'all see that? So if you click on select multiple, that's how you can pick pictures and make it go into like a little slideshow, okay? So if I click both of my dinners tonight, and then, you know, you click however many you want to, and then click on next. Then what it does is it will recommend audio for you. So you can go through and see if you like them. I don't know if y'all can even hear it, but or you can do it. If you don't like any of the recommendations, you can search for a song. And then when you like it, just hit next. So do y'all see that it changes? Like it's going back and forth between pictures. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can shut that thing up, because that's gonna drive me nuts, and it's not gonna let me, so I'm gonna have to hear it the whole time. So anyway, but you have the audio, and then you have text, effects, trim, and stickers on the right hand side. So text is obviously what it says. All right. So shrimp scampi pasta, we make it, and you could change, if you look down at the bottom, you'll see the little circle, the big A and the middle median. So what that means is the font color, then you can put the little button in the middle, lets you put a background around it, or you can hit it again and it takes it off. And then the other one makes it go to the right, makes it go center, or makes the text go to the left. Okay. So if you want it to disappear, so if you want it to stay up there the whole time, then you're done. Click done, and then you can move it around wherever you want it. Just hold your finger down and move it, okay? But say you want it to disappear, like at a certain time, then if you click on it, there's that little clock at the top. Do y'all see the clock? Okay, just make sure I don't go too fast, sorry. So if you click the clock, then you're going to see at the bottom, it says adjust the timeline for when the text displays. So the left side is when it's going to start showing up, and the right side is when it's going to stop showing up. So if you think, if you move this little lever, whoop, hold up, that didn't mean to happen there. Look, I'm in Medicare, y'all. All right, it ain't gonna let me do it on Zoom. Crap. Well, I'll do it this way. So if I wanted it to do, because the green screen's not, it keeps pulling up Zoom. But okay, so if I do it this way, then that means that the text, let's see, shouldn't show up till midway. Let's see if it shows up. See? How cool is that? But if I would have moved the right-hand side, which is what I wanted to do, then it would disappear whenever I clicked it. Does that make sense? Now people say, well, Tiffany, how do you point and get the thing to show up there? Lissa's like, yeah. All right. Well, before I show you that, this right here, I want to show you this save. You see the save in the bottom left-hand corner? It's kind of small. Okay, that's how you save it to your camera roll. So if you click on it, I'll do it for you. Then it saves it to your camera. Okay. And then if you're ready to post this, then you would click next. And then you describe the reel. Now, if you want to talk about hashtags, we could be here all day, but that is how you outreach to people. And so when it comes to hashtags, the easiest way to just teach you is whatever you think somebody would search for. So like hashtag pasta, hashtag shrimp pasta, hashtag shrimp scampi. Do you see what I mean? Like anything that somebody like would search for, like put in the search bar, that's what will pop up. So if you have a business reel, right? So my tips for you is hashtag business owner, hashtag entrepreneur, hashtag entrepreneurs, like plural, like, you know, you could put BIZ owner, like think about all the things that kind of go with that. And what happens is whoever follows that hashtag, right, it will show up on their feed. So if you don't do a hashtag, then it's really going to just show up to people you've kind of touched. But hashtags kind of let you outspread to more and more people. Does that make sense? And so, but you just describe your reel, put your hashtags, and then click the blue button that says share reel at the bottom. Okay. Got that? I love y'all note takers. Go ahead. All right. So let's go back and I'll show you. All right. So say I go back. And Luann said something about tomatoes. So I took a picture this morning because I said I had a big tomato, it's cherry tomatoes, and I was making a salad. And I was like, I love cherry tomatoes on a salad. And then I was like, so I took a picture and used it as my story and said, which kind of tomato do you like on your, you know what I mean? And so, hey guys, like just FYI, I got a lot of polls. But anyway, so if you wanted to do like the pointing thing, I'll show you how to do it. So if you go to camera, oh Lord, I look bad tonight, but it's all good. Woo. All right. So what this says is you're going to, sometimes what I do most of the time is I add music first. So like if I didn't find it from a reel, I would click add music. Now, all of the little fire things is trending. That means that a lot of people are looking at them. That means that more people are using them, more people will see them. Now, if you want to see what that music is, if you click the little play button on the side, it shows you I don't know if y'all can hear it or not, but it actually will play it for you. I don't know. Can y'all hear any of it? Okay. Well, just do that when you're making yours. Okay. Because when I did my share my phone, it didn't give me an option to share my sound. So anyway, but you just click on, go down and click on them until you find one you like. Once you like it, and you can search for it at the top, by the way, or you can scroll and they have them by like topics. Okay. So just let you know that's all there. But you just find your music. All right. And then when you play the button, it actually plays the music. All right. So that one I didn't mean to do. All right. So if I did this, it'd be like, okay. So that's what I do, right? Now I got to add the text. So I don't know what I'm gonna say. What do y'all want me to say? All right. So say, hi. All right. So then what I do is I have to make sure it's where my finger points, right? Make sure. Yep. So then I want it to disappear. Now, if you wanted it to disappear, sometimes I would just say like, hi, Tiffany Lee or something. I'll show you how to do that. If you want it to disappear, you know how to do it, but let's see. So it takes a little bit of practice. Let's see, Tiffany. All right, so we don't want it to show up till my finger gets there. So you click the little twirl timer and then you move this and it goes in slow motion so you can see when does it go to Tiffany. That's the point I want it to show up. All right, and then Lee. This is funny. I should post this one. This is kind of hilarious. Y'all are like, she's making some silly reels right now. All right. So the same thing here with the Lee, Tiffany, Lee. Yep. Oh, I need to go down more. You see my finger didn't go quite there. All right. Y'all see that? How I did that? Okay. Any questions about that? It really just takes practice. It really does. Now we'll show you a few more things like the effects. If you do that, you can change like the background, you can change like what you look like. So you could play around with them. You see how these can be very addicting to make, y'all? Okay. So you can do that. You can actually trim the video. So say you go to grab the phone and you don't want you grabbing the phone in the picture, then you can trim the video by moving the little lever at the bottom like that. And that way it stops and you hit done. Okay. Because what you want to do is you want to make it as succinct as you can, and you don't want those extra pieces in there. So like if you do go to grab your phone, just trim that out. And that way it does like it is quick and it catches people's attention. So in my case, I should have done the other side because I'm grabbing my phone. Do you see what I mean? You see where I cut off the front where I was grabbing my phone, and it looks a lot better that way. But when you do, you click done. And so it says, when you trim this video, your text will no longer be timed. And that's because it goes along with the music. So you definitely want to make sure you do it beforehand. All right. And then if I wanted to save it, I would just click the save button. If I want to post it, I go post it and then do hashtags. Now I will say there is hashtag generators, guys. Just Google it, Facebook hashtag free generator, and you could put in like meals, and it will give you like a lot of ideas for hashtags, just FYI, and you can copy and paste them. Let's see what else. So we did a video. No, we haven't done a video. We did a live one. We did pictures. All right, let me show you that because I know somebody will need a question about how do I upload a video that I did in my kitchen. All right, almost there, guys. So I'm gonna do one. I did one this morning that didn't have sound because of Trent. But if you go create a reel, and then you're going to find the video. So this is my video. Y'all don't judge. All right. So it says longer videos get shortened to 30 seconds, but you can trim them first. So you can actually trim it, you know, like to get the exact segment that you want. And then in this place, so I click it, the video pops up. Now I'm going to add audio because, I mean, you don't have to add audio, but I like it. It makes it more fun for me. Now, when you do it for a video, this comes up. So you can actually add voiceover. So like you could say, this is a green pepper, and it like reads it out loud. It's kind of funny. Now, if you had a lot of background noise, so you have like a 5-year-old screaming, you want to take this all the way down so that the background noise does not show up. Because if not, you're going to have a screaming kid with music. Okay. Carla liked that one. All right. And so then you just add music. You find your music again, right side, you plays them for you. And then when you're ready, you just click the actual name. All right. And then these are the same things. We already went over text. Do you guys understand the text pretty well? Okay. The effects are the same way. And then stickers, you could do GIFs on there. You can put the time. You can add your own picture. You can say that. You can say, look, I love green pepper. Whatever, it's fun. And then again, you can save it or you can hit next and describe it, put some hashtags and share it. So not too shabby. Let me think that is pretty much it. Let me see if, let's see if I can undo the, there we go. Yeah, that worked. All right. So what questions do you have? Hopefully that kind of helped you get out of your shell a little bit on how to make them. But it really just, you know, just takes time to do them. And you can just do easy ones at first. You can just say like, hey, I'm Tiffany, like, you know, or something fun. Or you can do, you know, video of your kids in the kitchen and you can just put music on it. Like that's how a lot of my team members started, is just putting music on the back of them doing something, like doing a food chopper, and no text. They just did music. You see what I mean? Like start somewhere. But I have seen like a pretty good response. And like I said, not only are they, but they're fun. And don't be afraid to be silly. I mean, guys, when y'all are done with this, you're gonna go and kill my reels. I'm sure I'll have a lot more views after this. But shoot, sometimes I do it. I watch them just to laugh at myself. Let's see. So not real related, but can you explain quickly how to create a hyperlapse video? Yes. Now I don't have an iPhone, but I can show you how it works on my phone. And then someone with an iPhone might be able to give you some guidance. All right, let me show you because it's better than just telling you. All right, so on my phone, if I go to the camera and then I go scroll over, I know it's got to catch up. All right, to more, I have the option there where it says hyperlapse in the bottom left-hand corner. And so essentially it has no music. You just click it and then put your thing up on the stand. And then you just click the little red button. Let's see if it'll do it while it's on Zoom. And then you just make your dinner. And then what happens afterwards, is it's doing it right now, is it's going to be like super short, okay, and like quick. And that's it. It's not hard at all. So hopefully that helped you. Any other questions? Let's see, is there anywhere to watch the rest of the videos? Some play on reels. Sometimes it is like a cliffhanger, not knowing the rest of the story. So if it's a reel, now if it's a TikTok video that's been shared on Facebook, and you can tell because they have the TikTok logo thing on there, you can actually watch the whole TikTok on their TikTok channel, just FYI, because I know people do that all the time thinking you can see the whole story and I have to go over on TikTok to watch it. But sometimes I do the cliffhangers on purpose, Claire, to get people to come back. So like at the end of my one, I'll be like, if you want to know the rest of this, like come back tomorrow. Like, you know what I mean? And then post the ending tomorrow. Like you can bring people in. And if you have your Facebook set to like have followers, people will start to follow you. And what that means is essentially anything that you post that's public, they'll be able to see on their timeline. And so, and I actually have been tracking how many followers I get every day to see, does Reels really make a difference? And it does. And the reason I'm showing y'all Facebook exclusively is because on Facebook in the last week, I had 1,000 more people follow me. 1,000. I was like, holy crap, I think I'm at 1,044 right now. The other ones are like 400 or so, but like, you know, but these are people that see your things and they want to see more. Okay. And so if you don't know how to go to the settings and have followers, then just you could YouTube it, or I can show it to you at some point. I'd have to play around with it. It's been a little while since I put it up there, but that's a way for people to kind of follow you along your journey of Pampered Chef and then reach out to you if they see something that you post. She made me look too, Robin. Y'all are funny. Do you use your personal or business page for the reels? Not sure if you have the real option on our business pages. So the business pages is coming, but it's not on there on all of them. I do on personal, but I don't share the name of the product. I don't share the company of the product. I don't share any of that because I want them to come to me to ask me what I'm using. That's the key. That's the key. And I'm not saying buy this, sell this. So on Facebook, if you look at like a robot that's skimming the stuff, it doesn't look like I'm selling. I'm just sharing. You see what I mean? So it's different view on it. And if you do like, because if you post like, check out the Flex Plus, guys, people go Google Flex Plus and then they're going to go buy it off the website. They're not going to come to you because they don't want to come through you. But if you don't say that it's a Flex Plus and you just could say, you know, it's like however many power pools in one, like just something very like something like that, they'll reach out to you and say, well, which power tools is it? Like, how many are there? And you'll get people to come to you. And that's how you know, in your parties, you want to say the name, but outside of it, that's how you draw interest to your products and to you. Which page do you post from? I post from my personal page, but again, I don't do anything business salesy on there. What kind of resource do you offer? Oh, I actually had started a group to help people with social media that have businesses. So your Facebook page is public. Yes, but with it being public, you can actually still put privacy as friends and only friends can see it. Okay, so that's the key. So you can still have like a public profile, but you can still post like personal stuff and only your family can see it if you put the privacy as friends. Does that make sense? So that's just FYI. Now I will say I have tested if someone follows you and you message them, does it go to spam folder? I'm pretty sure it still does because I tried it. I'm hoping that changes because I was thinking, well, if they follow me, then I'm connected to them. So I should be able to message them, but they don't come back to me as fast as they could. Sandra, so you don't have to have the professional Facebook account to have followers. I had followers before Facebook started doing updates. Me and Cindy put them on ours a long time ago. I just started to really use them and pay attention to it. So your Facebook page is public. Will the reels go to everyone? Yes, anyone and everyone. Unless you can change the privacy to private. But the idea of reels is to share. You know what I mean? Yeah, I want everyone. Well, it's automatically to public. So you have to change it if you wanted it to be different. But that's the whole idea with them. What other questions? Great questions. Make sure I didn't miss any. If I missed them, ask again. All right, already asked that. I answered those. Okay. Anything? Anybody nervous to make a reel? Or anyone excited to make a reel? Yes. Exciting. Can you schedule reels to publish? Yeah, I wish. So I do it each day. But again, you can save them to your camera, and it literally takes 2 seconds. You just click reel, click the video, put the music, and share, you know. So it's simple. Now I'll tell you that if you don't, so say you're like, Tiffany, I want to be consistent and I want to see if I can get new people. Don't do it every day. We have lives, y'all. And that was the biggest mistake I ever did, was where I didn't batch them. Like, I just tried to make one each day. And I will tell you that people don't care about what you wear. If y'all look at mine, I have like 7 that I'm in the same outfit, but people don't care. They don't pay attention. And so don't worry about that. But if you do, I can do a whole week's worth in probably 30 minutes or less, probably less than that, and just save them in my camera roll. If you try to do it each day, it stresses you out, and you'll end up missing days because life happens. But batching it is your time management tip there. So excited. Yes, Linda, I'm excited for you. And tell me if you're going to do a reel in the chat so I can go like check them out. I'm going to go stalk y'all and see and see what kind of reels you guys are doing. Any other questions? I love these questions. And yeah, we'll stalk you too, Luann. You have to get going. I've been doing some, just not as detailed. Going to do one tonight with my video I made for dinner. Yay! I'm going to try one. Yes, yes, yes. All right, awesome. Guys, it is so much fun, but don't let it suck you in. Look, Carla said, yeah, she's shaking her head like, yeah, it could suck you in. Because you'll just be like, oh, wait, 15 minutes have gone by and all I've saw is reels. Huh?
I watch them on my lunch hour. I get an hour, but I watch them instead of eating. So then I lose track of time. Yeah, not good.
Yeah. So I literally set an alarm, y'all, 15 minutes. And when it goes off, I have to stop because it gets your attention. Like, kind of like Carla, like at the end of your lunch break, you're like, oh, it's time to go back. It's like crap. But like, so if you want to do like get ideas, set an alarm and then put it down. You know what I mean? Put it down. But that's why too, that I was kind of like nervous to share, because I don't want y'all doing just reels, but I want you to be knowledgeable, because guys, it is so much fun when you get to going. Thank you for your expertise. I get sucked in watching them every day. I know it's hard. It really is. And if you are on Instagram, Claudia is really good at doing these too, like business. And so sometimes I've even copied similar things that she's done, like on her Instagram. But I checked her Facebook. She didn't have reels on her Facebook yet, as of like a couple days ago, unless it's changed. But she does them on Instagram. So if you are up there, just go follow her and just watch her reels, and you can get some ideas. All right, guys. Well, that is it. If you have no more questions. I was ashamed to say that I've never watched them, but anything to help my business. Well, you can try it, Robin, for sure. You'll love it. But the silly ones are so much fun to do too. Yep.